Okay guys, welcome back to another video. I know you can't see my head. That's fine. My face doesn't look that good anyway. So, today what we got is this clock shell. Had it for a couple of years, at least 4. Bought it at a thrift store. Probably paid, I think, $4 for it. Something like that, to be honest. I don't know the history of the clock except for it says right here a name and an orchestra. In fact, let me turn it around and read it. Royton Orchestra Society. Orchestra Society. I can read. Presented to Mr. W.E. Whitaker, conductor, as a token of esteem, March 20th, 1934. So, that's what it says. That's the only thing that it says. I couldn't find a brand, a maker, nothing on the bottom here. It is definitely from the 30s. I think there's 2 little screws running around inside. So, here's what the back side looks like. You got a door opened up. Big old open space in there. And there is no mechanism in it anymore. Never, as long as I've had it, there hasn't been one. So I went to a craft store, got a clock motor kit, paid about $10. It's, the modern style, battery powered little gizmo, runs off a AA battery. And so we're gonna make this clock a clock again. First thing we're gonna do is clean it. We're just gonna use some, cleaner, wood cleaner kit. Give it a nice lemony scent. Woo! And then we'll hit it the face with some glass cleaner. Get it all looking nice and pretty. And if you know any information about the Royton Orchestra Society or a Mr. W. Whitaker, or anything like that, please let me know. Because I found a town of Royton in England, Great Britain, and so I sent them. I found they have a historical society. I sent them an email with pictures of the clock, asking if they knew any names or if they could tell me anything, and they knew nothing. They didn't have an orchestra society in the 30s, anything like that. So I'm very stumped on the history, which is why I've put off this clock for so long, because I wanted to know more about it, and if I could find out a brand or anything, then I was going to find another one that maybe the motor inside was good and chassis was destroyed. But unfortunately, since I don't know a maker, I haven't been able to find one. So I'm just going to put this guy in, and it will be up for sale. So it will be renewed on this video. Get it up for sale. It'll be on eBay, most likely, because that's the only store I can think of right now that I can set up an account. And we'll get it in somebody's hands here really quick. So, like I said, if you know any information at all, you can post in the comments down below. While you're doing that, just hit that like and subscribe button. Helps the YouTube algorithms magic thing do the magic thing that it's supposed to do. So we're just getting this cleaned up here, looking nice and shiny, and gonna Windex everything, all the glass and metal pieces. Now there's a little bit of surface rust here on the ring. We'll get you in and show you that, and I'm gonna leave that because I think it adds a little beautification per se. And there is also a little ding right here. I'll show you. I'm not gonna worry about that. You know, if the prospective owner wants to deal with that, you know, they can. And they can get it all looking nice and pretty. I just want to get it cleaned up and functional. You know. So, while doing that, I'll give you guys a little explanation here on what's been going on. Because it's been obviously a very long time since I've posted a video. And it's been work. It's been, you know, medical issues have been happening. Unfortunately, I'm on a 6-week leave due to medical issues. And the day that we found out how bad these medical issues were going to be, the mosquito fire happened. So, whole family, girlfriend, my parents, we're all down in Sacramento. And then finding out we have to get home to where we live as fast as possible, and we had the mandatory evacuation. Turns out we're back home now, everything's fine. So I just want to do a big shout out to fire department and forestry division and everybody involved in helping in the Forest Hill mosquito fire. As of right now, I think it's a little over 70,000 acres burned. But they are letting people back into their homes just like us. So, once again, just a big shout out, big thank you to those guys for doing all they can. We still have a home, and many of us still have a home. And there's, I think, unfortunately, 70 homes damaged or destroyed. So, thoughts go out to those guys. If you would like, you can, you know, donate to the Red Cross, because that's where runs all the shelters, is the Red Cross. And hearing from all the fire people and everything, they're saying just, if you want to help, just donate to the Red Cross. So, if I can, I'll look into seeing if I can maybe put a link down below to where if you want to donate to the Red Cross, that's fine. If not, I understand. I'm in the same boat too. So, with that said, let's rebuild this here puppy. Let me get you in. Here's a close-up of it. So, now there's that nice shiny front, all cleaned up. Here's that tag, if you can read it, that I was talking about. There's backside. Sorry about the light, guys. It's dark in here. And there's all that. You know, there's little blemishes, you know, right here and here. But you know, I think there was a little something in this area. But, you know, it's from 1934. And I'm just trying to get it back to working order. And then if somebody else, like I said, somebody else wants to do full restoration on the chassis here, that's up to them. If they want to do it, they can do it. You know, so we're just gonna start here on the rebuilding process. Alright, so step 1, read the instructions. Step 2, kind of follow them. So, first thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna slip this guy here in the hole. Okay. And come on now. There we go. Well, actually, excuse me, there's this little rubber washer supposed to go on. And then there she is. Now I'll put this little brass washer. Once again, I do apologize about the lighting in there. And then got this hex nut. It's a 7/16 size, if you're wondering. You know, get her in there nice and tight. Okay? Then I'm going to take a ratchet and get it way too nice and tight. Make sure that it's not going to move. It's moved a little bit. Get a little bit tighter. Okay. There we go. That's nice tight. Make sure, you know, everything looks kind of level also. There we go. Now, then it says to take the hour hand, this little back, the short one, and we're going to slip her on there pointing right at 12 o'clock. And you got to kind of press it on. It's kind of stubborn, not gonna lie. Okay, okay, that pointing right at 12. Okay, then you take your minute hand, which is a little bent out of the package. Fix it, fixed, and you get that guy put on, pointing right at 12 o'clock, just like that. Then you got this little round nut gizmagoo. It says to thread that guy on. You know, again, not tight. Not too tight, but tight. You know, finger tight's probably okay. Then you got your second hand. And it just goes right in the middle of that nut. Just, that's what it says. It says it's supposed to do that. Why is it not doing that? Get the door shut here. Got it facing down. Maybe I can see more. You know, it says it's just, again, pointing at 12 o'clock, and it's just supposed to... At this point, I had begun to notice that the second hand does not install properly due to the fact that there is a dowel on the clock shaft inside, and the second hand has a little nub that is supposed to be hollow that slides over the dowel. And unfortunately, due to a manufacturing defect, the second hand dowel is not hollow like it is supposed to be. The girlfriend comes in a little bit in this video and is able to see that defect. So at this time, we have decided that the clock motor will be replaced with a properly functioning one before sale, and it will have a second hand. But at this time, to finish the installation, we kept on with the defective parts. Okay, I need to get this wound all the way back to 12 o'clock. Oh.
It should just slip right in.
It's not wanting to. So, what we'll do now is we're just going to move the finger.
Maybe it wasn't punched all the way. Because you can see there's a little dowel on the inside. There should be a hole right here. Is it too big? Yeah.
Well, no, that'll be fine.
Okay. You can always put a washer on the back side so it doesn't come all the way up like that.
Yep, that's just what we're going to have to do. So, for right now, you know, it shuts. Then let's, you know, there's no second hand. So, I could show you a video of it moving, but it would take a full minute. So, we're just going to put the AA battery in. Yep. Battery's in. She's working. So, let's set the current time on this here Gizmagoo. 3:23. So, we got our hand at 3. That's, no, we're just gonna have to. And now. Yep, 3:23 right there. So let me get you in here, guys. I'll do a video moving as fast as I can. It'll show the minute hand doing the minute hand things. Let me get that open, get rid of the glare there. So, it's going. I can hear if you stick your ear in the back maintenance door, whatever you want to call it, you can hear it going to noise. And while we're looking at this, can anyone tell me what that hole would be for? Maybe minute, an hour here, and then they did the seconds there. I don't know. So if anybody could tell me, put that down in the comments too. And here's that ding I was talking about right there. Yep. So, girlfriend did bring up a good point. I'm going to have to put a washer on the motor back there. So I will have to take this back apart to put a washer back on the motor back there to kind of take up a little bit of space. So that, because the glass, you know, it hits on the minute hand. But there's, if you can see it, there's some pitting and, you know, damage there. But hey, you be from 1934 and not be pitting and damage. You know, look at this. Look, get you a close-up of that. Look at all that intricate work. And the minute hand is definitely moved. So, there you go, guys. I'll give you an update a little bit later on. Showing the minute hand has moved, somewhere in a circle. But there you go, guys. 1934 clock. Back to being a clock. So, like I said, hit that like, comment, subscribe button. If I can get a link to the Red Cross down here in the comments, you sure bet I will. For the donation line, if you can donate $1, it'll be much appreciated by those guys, I guarantee it. So, there you go. You guys have a good rest of your day. Well, guys, here's what the inside looks like. There's clock motor, doing the clock motor thing. AA battery in. You might be able to hear it. But look at, even the inside. There's a little bit of damage there. Maybe just missed on being painted on the inside. But you know what? Somewhere in here is 2 little tiny screws that were in the clock when I got it. And they will be... I think there's one. There they are down there, maybe. Nope, but they're in there somewhere. They will also be shipped with the clock to the new owner. Kind of keep them in where they're supposed to be. So there's that door mechanism latch. Here's what it looks like on the other side. Looks like a little imperfections in the cut here, but I think that's a good sign. Here's what the bottom looks like. There was some holes drilled. One. I'm not sure what that's about. But you know what? This is a fine looking clock, if I do say so, and I did say so, so therefore it counts. And there's minute hands moved. So guys, did a little bit of research on actually the donation for the Red Cross. If you guys are interested, there won't be a link down in the comments, but there'll be a number here, there, somewhere for a Red Cross donation line, or you can go to redcross.org or com. That'll also show up on the screen, where you can donate. You can also do a text to 90999. All that information should be available on your screen right here. So like I said, thank you very much. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button, and enjoy the rest of your day.